Well, yes, there is. When I went south, and I come from a background where I was taught that to be a mensch, to be a full human being, you fight for freedom. This is what you do. And I went south. It really wasn't a decision. I had no choice. This is what you do to be a person. But I didn't learn until I was there that the job was not only to be white, as I said, but it was to do small things, to help Mrs. Jones get a convenience, get a car, to take her to the courthouse, to do little things, trivial things. That was the movement, day to day. Well, one thing we did was canvass. And we knocked on doors, we walked down the dusty red roads of Baker County, Turrell County. And if people would speak to us, we would speak to them about anything. At first, certainly not about registering to vote, just about the crops, the weather. And mostly I went with black SNCC workers. It was pretty tedious. One time, we were in Turrell County, and we were near, I forget the name of the town. And we went into a general store, which we thought was owned by a black guy. And ironically, on the wall was a picture of Julian Bond modeling for R.C. Cola. He had his picture. This was evidently a program of R.C. Cola. They got good-looking kids and had him with a bottle of R.C. Cola. I don't think the store owner knew who he was. He asked us to leave, the black person we thought was a store owner. And we did. And we were walking down the street, and it was John O'Neill, who started the Freedom Theater later on, Jack Chatfield, who passed away shortly, another white guy, and myself. And a deputy sheriff came up in a car, jumped out, and arrested us all for trespassing. Where did we trespass? We trespassed in that store, which was, turned out, owned by a white person. He handcuffed us behind our back, and I learned a very important skill, how to sit in a chair with your arms behind your back, which isn't easy in the backseat of a car, and they hurt. Those handcuffs were tough. And they took us to jail in the Turrell County, Dawson, that's where it was, near Dawson, Georgia, where Ray Charles was born. And the sheriff, Zeke Matthews, threw us in jail and kept us there for about a week. And that's really where I learned how to overcome fear. I mean, it took many, many years. I don't mean overcome fear, as I say, how to deal with fear, how to work with fear. But also I learned this. The white prisoners in the jail, mostly who were there for being drunk or disorderly, whatever, knew what we were there for. And, you know, didn't beat us up. They didn't think too much of the system either. They didn't think too much of Zeke Matthews either, you know? They didn't exactly understand the details of why we were there, but they knew something about that we were fighting Zeke Matthews.